and just kind of organically, naturally, people were reaching out to me. I started my travel nursing journey, was going all these really cool places and just living my best life, living the dream. And people were like, hey, I want to be like you. I want to do what you're doing. Help me. And when I first started travel nursing specifically, like I didn't have anybody to help me at all. I had to learn everything the hard way. I've had everything happen to me that could happen, literally in tears. And I've been able to like help people with their journey.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Nurse Converse. Today we are all talking about the best of nursing awards with Nurse.org. And thankfully, it's a very special episode because we have 4 of the 2025 Best of Nursing Award winners, including myself. But I'm going to start off with a little intro on myself, and then we're going to give everyone a chance to tell me your award, Travius.
Hi guys, Travius Keandrick, Nurse Content Creator of the Year.
Round of applause.
Georgie Villarreal, Nurse Wellness Advocate of the Year.
Yay!
Brandy Pinkerton, Nurse Mentor of the Year.
And I'm Elle's Crafty Corner, Best Nurse Founded Business of 2025. So first, I just have to highlight the Best of Nursing Awards. It is a really cool initiative that Nurse.org is doing, and it has unlocked so many beautiful doors for all of us that we are definitely going to dive deep into. And it's just an opportunity for nurses in the community doing things outside of the bedside, doing things the extra mile, doing something more creative with their nursing degree and their talents. So the beautiful thing about where we're all at is that we all are nurse entrepreneurs, and I would love to dive more deep into everyone's nurse entrepreneur journey and how we got to your Best of Nursing Award.
Well, I started off creating content without knowing I was creating content, if that makes sense. But I was doing it mainly with music. I was just, I record myself in the studio, just little previews and stuff like that. But I didn't know it was called content. I thought it was just, I don't know, a freaking video. I don't know.
You're just sharing a passion.
I was just sharing my passion, right? But it was strictly music. And then something just clicked like 2 years ago, having a conversation with my team. And my producer, David, he was like, you need to show the world who you really are. Like, I'd never posted none of my nursing stuff besides graduating, things like that. Hey, y'all, I got my first job, but nothing outside of that. So then I just started, posting nursing content.
Yeah.
And man.
And then with your nomination this year, did you just get an email about it? Or how did you find out that you're nominated?
I received the email.
Nice.
Yeah, I received the email, then presented it to my team. I didn't know what to make of it at first. Like, should I pursue this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're always like, it's Nurse.org.
Yeah, it's Nurse.org. Heck yeah, you should.
Yeah.
So we went after it.
Totally.
Went after it, and here we are.
Here we are. What about you? Your entrepreneurship journey's been a beautiful
So
one.
I've been a nurse for 8 years, and I've been a nurse entrepreneur for 8 years since I started out as a nurse. And fitness and health has always been a part of my entrepreneur journey. So first it was fitness and apparel clothes that were workout clothes for healthcare workers. And then it went into health tech community, but with the wellness specialization, talking about mental health all of the time. And then from there, I went through my own fitness journey where as a nurse, I had gained almost 25 pounds working that pandemic, which I know a lot of us can relate to.
It was like the freshman 15.
Except me. Except
But
me.
the pandemic.
But the pandemic 20.
Except me. I'm trying.
Yeah, we're on your bulking phase right now. So I, when I was looking for an online health coach, there was no nurse health coaches at the time.
Okay.
So that's kind of where my journey started in nurse health coaching. I was like, there's a gap here. I want to start a program for nurses who work 12-hour shifts because it's a completely different meal and workout plan.
It really is.
And so, I'm very blessed to say that I have the best job in the world because I get to help nurses get in shape.
Yeah.
And I was very honored to win the award, and it's definitely opened up a lot of opportunities for me the last year.
I can't wait to dive into all the doors that have been opened. But it's so cool to hear everyone's like, nurses are MacGyvers, and like we are a different breed of people. But Brandy, I want to hear about your entrepreneurship journey. Because
It's been a long journey.
It's been a wave.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I've been a nurse for 23 years, and it has gone by in a blink,
She's our mentor.
honestly. And I've done a lot of different things in nursing in general, and just really people kind of have like naturally confided in me, asked them for advice in different things throughout my career because I've done a lot of different things. I'm not scared to try new things. I'm like, sure. You know
You
what?
are not.
I'm
You're
gonna
so
jump
warm
in and
and
just like, boom.
how can I help?
Literally,
That's
hey,
right.
what can I do? How can I help? And just again, people just have kind of like naturally,
Gravitated
they
towards
had
you.
definitely confided in me over my career, my life, which I'm so thankful for because my dad is the same way. But anyhow, so just kind of organically, naturally, people were reaching out to me. I started my travel nursing journey, was going all these really cool places and just living my best life, living the dream. And people were like, hey, I want to be like you. I want to do what you're doing. Help me. And when I first started travel nursing specifically, like I didn't have anybody to help me at all. I had to learn everything the hard way. I've had everything happen to me that could happen, literally in tears. And I've been able to like help people with their journey so they know what to expect. They know how everything works. They go uneducated, can really, really advocate for themselves. And then that's really evolved into like, hey, you've just done a lot of things. You've been a nurse a long time. We've seen what you're doing, and will you help me? Yeah, I'm trying to just like, I feel stuck in my career in general, and so getting that Nurse Mentor Award of the Year has just been literally so humbling and honoring. I'm so grateful, and
That's so beautiful.
and I'm so thankful to be sitting here next to all of y'all today.
My entrepreneurship journey was honest. I feel like I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit, but I've always known I wanted to be a nurse. So I always did like the lemonade stands as a kid, and like I did some multi-level marketing in college, and like I did a YouTube channel in college just to have a creative expression, because I feel like as humans, and especially as nurses, like we need a creative expression or something for ourselves, because we are more than just nurses. We are humans at the end of the day. So we need our creative outlet, and that was where like the pandemic for me was weird, because I worked in pediatrics, and my floor in the acute care was closed for 18 weeks. And I was working as a PRN nurse, and I got canceled for 18 weeks. And I was sitting at home, and actually I was like working night shift. So I would sleep all day thinking I would go into work, but I would get canceled. And I'd be up all night. Everyone else was asleep. I was getting bored. Netflix and chilling wasn't doing it for me by myself. I was like, I need to do something with my hands. I was seeing all of my peers that were working in the hospital, all my friends in nursing school that just graduated, they were struggling, and I was sitting at home. I like waiting to work, waiting to do something. I made a little corner of my apartment and had my little Cricut left over from my wedding, and just started making glitter ornaments. Honestly, was my viral moment on TikTok, was testing glitter ornament recipes. And then once I started going back to work, I made a t-shirt because I was like, you know what? It's pretty dark and twisty in here, and I need some good vibes. So I made a giant rainbow that said Peas Nurse underneath, and it kind of caught on like wildfire to the point where DMs were a little too much, and I had to create my own Shopify website, which they didn't teach any of that in nursing school, and it's been quite a journey of like learning literally everything as I go. And Google has been a beautiful thing, and thankfully my husband works in business, so it's been wonderful. So with a creative outlet, and so when I went back to work and all that was going on, and I actually had a really bad back injury, and that was kind of catapulting into my business, and there was just a lot of fun with the bullying and institutional betrayal and different things like that, to where I took a shot on myself and I went full-time with my business. And within 6 months of me walking away from the bedside and saying, you know what, I'm going to focus on what brings me joy, and I'm going to focus on spreading my sunshine to the people that are willing and able to accept it. And I won Nurse Entrepreneur of the Year that year.
That's awesome.
And that was the biggest, like, there's a lot of things that happened before that behind the scenes, but that was like the validation that I needed to know that I was on the right path and what I was doing, because I couldn't do the job that I loved anymore because of my body. And I was doing something that was a little unconventional, and a lot of people didn't get it. And to see that my community and that people saw that what I was doing was worth it was huge that first year, and catapulted me into winning my second award of Best Nurse Founded Business of 2025. Has been a gorgeous thing. And that leads us right into our life after the awards and all the beautiful doors that we talked about earlier, and all where they opened up. And I would love to hear about all the beautiful doors that this award and Nurse.org has been able to open for us. And Travius, I want to hear about you first.
Thank you. I applaud you for enduring all of it.
Thank
But,
you.
The doors have been just
Because
amazing.
your doors is more the music route, and that's so cool. I want to hear more about that.
Yeah, so with the music industry, it's becoming very oversaturated, and it's a market now where if you don't separate yourself, you're gonna be just lost in the sauce, basically. And with this award, it propelled me.
Yeah.
It pulled me out of that mix, and put me into a different stratosphere. So yeah, it's been opening up doors with music, from performances to bookings to features to
It's just the beginning.
Yeah,
It's your first winning. It's only been a couple months,
Even
the door is wide open.
Yeah, even with people like Wiz Khalifa Camp Rick, like he even noticed it. So working with that
That's
camp,
amazing.
working with that camp,
Amazing.
yeah. So it's just opening up doors, man. I'm thankful.
Beautiful doors.
And outside of music, just nursing as well, different brands reaching out, just so many doors. It's a blessing.
Georgie, what about you?
Yeah.
We talk about your doors opening.
So, Nurse Wellness Advocate of the Year. Well, it definitely helped with getting more nurse clients because I was able to put Nurse
Yes.
Wellness Advocate in my Instagram bio,
Yes.
and that has a lot of social proof. But my favorite thing is what we're doing now, getting to have these in-person experiences and events. Nurse.org taking care of our food, our travel, just bringing us all together, having us get
It's a
to
connection.
learn about each other and just talk nursing. Because at the end of the day, all of us here are nurses, but we're nurse entrepreneurs. So
Yes.
it's just it's different when you're a nurse entrepreneur, right? Because you work from home and then you don't get to see patients or nurses as often. So like for me, I really missed the events. And I remember we all spoke to Angelina about this, how much we missed in-person events. And we were most grateful for getting a free cruise. Like my first cruise ever. Who else was their first cruise?
My second.
Your
Felt
second?
like-
Brandy's first cruise.
second.
Felt like my
Okay, that was my
first
second.
So that was
cruise
my
as well.
first cruise ever, and that I'm
did
gonna
so
have my
good.
wedding on a cruise because I had so much fun. Like I would have never had that opportunity without Nurse.org, and even coming to a different state. We all got to travel here.
Have you ever
and-
been to Ohio?
Yeah, it's so much fun getting to have these like different first time experiences, and that's like what I live for at the end of the day. Like I love doing different things and traveling. Most of us are travel nurses, so when you can incorporate like the nurses and then traveling.
I want to highlight something that you said earlier too, because you said like we all have something to gain and get from this, and that's been a beautiful thing of like collaboration, connection, community, and that's what the best of nursing is all about.
We all crave that too so much. Like we were looking for that community more than ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Brandy? Any doors?
So
many doors.
Doors, literally.
This is also Brandy's second win. Brandy is also a 2-ton award winner.
Thank you.
Yes.
I feel so honored, and thank you, Nurse.org. And just so many doors, both professionally and personally. And, first I just want to speak on personal. And, again, I have this very giving heart, as most nurses do, and want to make a difference and want to feel, as you get a little bit older, like myself, you are searching too for your purpose and your meaning. And sometimes you lose sight of that, especially in
More
this.
purposes change.
Yeah. And in this career, it's hard. It's easy to lose sight and we get discouraged. And, for me personally, most inspirational nurse, in 2023 is kind of how it started. And that was amazing. I want to inspire people again. It's just my heart. I love it. I want to help. I want to inspire. I want to uplift people. That gives me purpose. Yes. And so that's how it started. And then the second winning, of course, was Nurse Mentor. And just personally, I feel like I am on the right track of life. I'm sure that y'all definitely can relate.
Well, and that validation, the best
validation.
award really is okay, I am on the right path.
Yeah, I can do this.
Yeah.
It inspires others to do, put themselves out there too and be like,
Yeah.
hey, look, they did it. I can do it too.
Absolutely.
Professionally, all the things that you guys spoke about, of course. I mean, the opportunities, the events this year have been amazing. so many amazing people I've met, so many amazing brand deals, and just the community that we're building for everyone has just been top notch. It's been fun.
And
So
fun.
fun.
We have fun. Nurses have fun.
Yes. Because with that, when you're talking about purpose, I want to dive into that. Because for me, it was a little bit, my purpose got stripped away. I got hurt. My purpose was, it was not my choice to get hurt. I didn't choose to stay at home and make t-shirts. That was kind of like, something happened. Now, how do I pivot? And with the pivot, you don't know if you're doing the right thing. Like, am I on the right path? So with these awards, it's like, okay, we're like, it's sometimes it's a validation. It's a social proof. It's, at the end of the day, we're humans, and we like to know that we're doing a good job. Sometimes we like to feel appreciated, and I know that you probably aren't getting that so much in your organizations or in some of your communities. So that's why these awards are a beautiful place to kind of highlight and amplify. So if you are listening out there and you know a nurse in your life, nominate them for a Best of Nursing award. If they have impacted you in some way, shape, or form,
Please.
let us know. We want to highlight, because it's all about, we're on this together. I say this all the time. Celebrate. Yes. But this also kind of leads into our next of like, what does this award mean to you? If you could give me like a short paragraph, like 3 sentences of what the Nurse.org your best award, what does it mean to you?
Where I come from, a city of 3,000 people, it means hope
Yeah.
to them. It means empowerment to other nurses who are still trying to find their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And it means testimony of faith to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me. So.
Especially like with a small town community too. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, like if they can do it, I can do it.
Everything I do, every move I make, there's
Mhm.
3,000 people watching me every
Mhm.
single time. And they living their life through me.
Yeah.
You know, even
And even highlighting you saying that you were the only African American nurse
Yeah.
on your floor, your first job.
On my floor, the only African American to graduate in my class at the University of Alabama.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that this word means
Yeah.
a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So like, and it's hard to put things into words sometimes. And I know since like shorten it down, we can all have our soapboxes, but that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
It's giving me a voice a platform to tell my story. You know, if it's not documented, it didn't happen, right?
Hey,
In short, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Sucks.
So I think this is being charted now.
this is
Thanks
charted.
to Nurse.org.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Georgie?
The minute you asked that, I felt like even getting to know more about all of you guys, it's like a testament to turning your pain into power.
Yeah.
I feel like we all have really incredible stories, and
Mhm.
on the outside, we're very, very happy, bubbly people.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really know our story, it comes from maybe a lot of struggle or a lot of
Yeah.
pain.
Mm-hmm.
But like in every good origin story or really good movie, there's the struggle, and then
It's the catalyst.
it's the pain, right? And then it's the shift where there's this shift in your life and you're just like, I see this better version for myself. Like maybe I suffer this back injury, you know, or maybe I, you know, got fired from work, or maybe I, you know, was in the worst shape of my life. And then you're like, what's the shift? Something has to change.
Yeah.
And then you make the shift, you do the hard thing, and then what happens after? It's the success. And then that's where we are now. We're literally living with these amazing awards, and it's like, look at all these opportunities, but like nothing would have happened if we hadn't gone through like that struggle and that pain.
Yes.
And nurses are so resilient, and I say that nurses are my favorite people because there's just instant connection with us.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I
Nurses
see
are very
that
resilient people.
in all
and
of us.
I've learned a lot about like nursing and like the trauma responses and like childhood stuff. I've learned a lot about the connection with like nursing and childhood trauma, and it's actually like really profound, and there's a lot of research out there for you guys to like do, but it is a beautiful thing to connect on that I'm not the only one.
Yep.
And
Not alone.
there is more to me than meets the eye. And this goes for everyone, not just people on social media, but just even if you're on the floor and somebody in your coworker, like you never know what goes on behind closed doors. So it's like we always try to meet people where they're at, show up with a smile and a positive attitude and a good outlook on life. And
So they say, like, be kind. Like, you never know what
Yes,
people are going through.
Totally.
yes,
But, yeah.
beautiful.
Love that.
Thank you, Dree.
I love that. It's so hard to follow those answers, guys. Like, they're beautiful. You know, I think for me, it's a lot of what you guys said too, but it's the legacy that I'm leaving behind. That's huge for me. And also, like, being a mom, the legacy for, you know, that others, again, other people can do it. The legacy, you know, like, wow, they made a difference, even if it's not like our traditional difference that we're so used to being ingrained in us in nursing school to help patients. That is why we became nurses, right? But also, like, look at what we're doing. We're helping each other. We're helping other nurses. Like, that's a whole different, like, type of thing that we didn't really realize what we were doing here. And I love that so much. And again, thinking about how we're all so different,
Yeah.
but yet our hearts are kind of the
Yes.
same. Like,
Yeah.
and we're learning that thanks to
We all bleed
Nurse.org, getting to spend time together. Like, again, all different walks of life from all over the United States.
Yep.
But at the core of us, we all have these solid foundations, and it's why we're sitting here today.
This was a beautiful conversation, and I just want to thank each and every one of you, Brandy, Georgie, Travius.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your hearts, for being in this space, for putting yourselves out there. It's not easy, but as you said it best, vulnerability is powerful. And community is such a beautiful thing. And Nurse.org is such an amazing place for all of us to come together and feel appreciated and be honored. And be on the lookout from Nurse.org for at the end of this year, towards the end of this year, you will receive some notifications about nominations for the Best of Nursing Awards for 2026.
Awesome.
So definitely keep a lookout. Start thinking about who you want to nominate. Keep your eyes open, your hearts open to different experiences. You can also nominate yourself. We would highly encourage you. Toot your own horn,
Please.
friend. We would love to know what you are doing in your corner of the internet, behind closed doors. Let us know. We want to know.
Yeah, we
And then
support you.
We support you. We really do. So where can we all find everybody?
You can find me at Travius Kendrick on all social media platforms. That's at TRAVIUSK in the internet to do the rest. And make sure you stream and follow all of my music as well.
Yes.
Same thing.
You can find me on Instagram at nurse.georgie. And if you are interested in any nurse, fitness, or wellness, then at healthxstrong.
You can find me at Brandy Pinkerton on Instagram or Nurse Mentor Brandy. And if you're interested in any travel nurse mentoring sessions, at travelnurse101.com.
And you can find me, Mel, at mels.crafty.corner on TikTok and Instagram, shopmelscraftycorner.com. And if you guys liked this conversation or there was any topics that we discussed during this time that you want to hear more about, please leave a comment, leave us a review, tell us how your day was in the comments below, and we will see you next time on Nurse Converse.